Hi, Alex. I'm in my house. It actually isn't that cold, but I'm cold. Therefore, I'm all bundled. I hope you're warm. Um, okay, so let's do some warm ups. I'm going to do, with your permission, just a long, easy, basic warm up. That's sort of what I'm feeling I need for myself. So maybe it's something that would do for you too. All right. Cool. And so on. Here we go, sweetheart. Nice. Good. And as best as you can, I'm going to move this over just a little bit. As best as you can, um, stay buoyant and sort of with more of this feeling than this feeling, okay? A sort of buoyant, frothy feeling rather than a driving feeling. We're going to do a few more going down, okay? Sorry. My. Now, as you get down here, Alex, you're going to be probably in chest. You're probably in chest already. My. So I'm not in chest. If you want to do me, my, I don't know if that will help keep your chest sort of with more point and forward. Try my, me, my. Good. My, me, my. Still do my, me, my. Good, sweetheart. We're going to try something a little different. It's a very simple little staccato figure and then with a half step downward neighbor, okay? Coo, 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 coo. So these are very, very bright and short, and then this is just a half step, and make sure that it stays totally in tune, okay? Here we go. Now, if that was challenging, if you felt like you weren't sure, sorry, I cut. Oh, that's my door now. Never mind. If it felt like you were not keeping that half step exactly as it should be, if it was going a little bit low, then back this tape up and do it again. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. As you get higher, allow your jaw to relax and the vowel to modify it needs to. Okay, so don't hold it on a tight ooh. Just let the instrument do what it needs to do, and it takes a lot of energy, love. So really work for tuning on this. Keep it very, very light and make sure that you're always returning back to the fifth. Okay, here we go. Upper neighbor. And always keep that shape in mind, okay? Coming right up over the back of your head and forward and up. Good, good, good. Okay, let's turn to Vakai. And let's try, I don't know if we've done page 3 yet. I can't remember. That's the way it is, right? Okay. All right, we're going to start with thirds, and I think I'm going to mess around and do them in both keys. So, here we go, sweetheart. Here are thirds. Okay, good. I'm not playing it lightly, as in with any kind of lilt. So I apologize. It's giving you the wrong musical impression since I'm asking it to be sort of light and dance-like. So my apologies. Let's try it in the other key now. And if you are going into chest, it's okay. All right. Let's just go with it for now. Sorry. So I've been reading more about the contralto voice, and it is not uncommon for y'all to be in a chest up to like a G, but I don't know that it needs to be a slamming chest, because then how would you then transition into a different kind of mechanism with elegance? So if you're carrying, don't worry about where you're carrying your chest to at this point. Let's just figure out how to make it a uniform, a smooth transition. Okay. And that may be where sort of a little more nasality, a little more forwardness comes in. Always learning, always learning. Okay, so now let's do fourths, and we're going to do them in both keys. Here we go, love. Cool. Now, t'other key, baby. tuned again. I love this piano so much. Okay. Now our favorites. Let's do fifths. Now tether key. And I hope you're drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. And again, you don't have to go all the way through the lesson nonstop. If there's something that you're enjoying working on and you want to go back and repeat and just sort of get into the details, do that. That's, however you want to work with these to make them as effective as they can be. Okay? Here we go. Here are fifths and the other key. I would like to do six, but I want to review the words first, okay? So I'll say the line and then you can repeat it after me. Bella prova, d'alma forte, l'esse placida, serena. Nel soffrir, l'ingiusta pena d'una colpa che non ha. All right, good. So that, just to review that, Italian is not particularly natural in your mouth, not the way that French might be. So it's just nice to sort of get a little review of that. So let's try sixths, okay? Here we go, love bug. Now, I'm going to stop there. Be sure to be using your consonants to make those intervals really clean. So, bella prova d'alma forte. Use the consonants to land you, whether up or down, on those intervals, nice and clean and in tune. Here we go, babe. Again from the beginning. Good. So these extended lines are going to need lots of energy to get that musical expression out, okay? So don't hold back on the energy. And then when you get to these, ne soffrir injusta pena. I think it was a little flat. Anyway, that's where those consonants especially come in helpful. N, okay, for those intervals. Let's try it in the other key. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. So I have some keys that aren't playing in my bass. This little piano does a good job, though. It's like 55 years old. Okay, well, we'll have to ignore that. Here we go. Cool. Good, good, good. Okay. So that was sort of a nice, solid warm-up. I had some new tunes I was going to bring to you last week. So I guess we'll wait on those. So let's take a look at the Nurse's Song from A Charm of Lullabies. That's kind of a groovy thing. And I will also do, oh, you know what, first let's do Un Canard Gris. Let's do the Goose Song. It's such an awesome tune, right? So, because this is what you requested. So, Un Canard Gris, gris. Actually, you're not going to do the gris, you're going to do gris. Un canard gris, un canard bleu, un canard blanc. Le gris marche derrière et le bleu va devant. Say that? C'est le blanc le plus gros. Je le vendrai 20 francs. Le bleu est tout petit. Je le vendrai 6 francs. Le roi d'Aquitaine. S'il vient au marché pour servir la reine, mon verre à chercher. Le roi d'Aquitaine me prendra la main. Tant pis pour la reine demain. So the first verse. I'm just going to play the melody and you can sing the words, okay? So here we go. now, second verse. Un prince gris, un prince bleu, un prince blanc. Le blanc a des rubis et le bleu des diamants. Le gris a sa couronne et son épée au flanc. Le bleu m'aime le mieux et je m'aime mieux le blanc. That's like a mouthful. I always had trouble with that. Et je m'aime mieux le blanc. Mieux le. And then again, La Roi d'Aquitaine. Un prince gris. You ready? Here we go. Second ending, right? Second ending. Such a great tune. Okay, so now I'm not going to be able to play it. My hands are giving me trouble in this cold weather. So I'll do what I can. But let's do both verses, okay? First ending, then back, and to second ending. Here we go, sweetheart. Sorry. Superbe. That is a superbe song. Okay, so the other tunes, let's forget Nurse's Song for a minute. The other tunes that I was going to bring to you were, okay, we looked at Begin the Beginning. Yeah. Oh, maybe let's do Serenity. We'll do Serenity, and we'll do The Lamb. And what I brought you was Dido's Lament, and a bunch of other sacred tunes from the J. Althouse books for church. All right, so let me get this stuff put away. All right. Okay. Let's do Serenity first. Here we go, puppet. I'm not sure that I can actually, I'm not sure I'm doing the timing right. It's very complicated. But what a great tune. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, all right? And we're going to play the right hand in the left, the right hand. That I'm going to play down here. Okay, here we go. So tricky. That second page, third staff, first measure. I think that's it. Ah. Shit. That's it. All right, I'll keep working on that. How about the Land Baby? I like this song. I think it's so very, very sweet. Sorry. That doesn't sound right. That's it. keeps hitting here and making me itch. I don't know if that's going to help. Yeah, I really like this song. I find it very, very sweet. Okay, Puppet. Let's look at let's look at the Nurse's Song from the Benjamin Britten. Okay. And I'll play the a cappella parts with you. I think, I'm trying to look at this. I think you can do I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go, baby. Here's your pitch. Shit. Sorry. Starting again at Be Still. Sorry. That's a good one. Very nice. Very nice. Let's end it with My Ship. Let us find My Ship. Here we are. While you find yours, I found mine. Okay. Then we'll do the repeat. All right. I'm sorry, my hands aren't working very well. My arthritis is really bad this week. We're going to start back at the page turn. Okay, baby. Oh dear, I'm sorry for so many bloopers. There were 1,000,001 bloopers. Anyway, I hope that you're staying safe and warm. And I see you on the 11th. All right? Thank you, Alex. Bye, sweetheart.